What's up, everyone? Another Void back with more Plan B for you here, episode 4, and we're going to be getting into basically just back to the manufacturing center and building out that warehouse and getting moving. But I wanted to show you something I noticed. This patch is dead, pretty much. If I unpause the game, like you can see, it's pretty dead. That's really wild to me that it's dead so fast, kind of. You know, that's all right, I guess. It's just odd, but you know, I guess because I can't tell when it all runs out at the same time, and that's probably because we're kind of mining it. You know, we lay down the extractors kind of all at the same time. I was thinking about just coming through here and just kind of, right? This is all dead, so maybe we just kill it. You know, kill all our builds in here. We don't really need these now. We have tons of this stuff, so it's not super important. You know, it's not super detriment that we're killing all this. Now we're gonna have patches in here still, because those, you know, had depots on them. So technically, I guess, all the ore isn't gone. And over here, it's, you know, still a couple of them going. But I figured we'll just kill this. So I can use it elsewhere, really. Let's just kill all this. Now it won't work anymore, so what's the point? That gets us those items back to use elsewhere. Cool, let's just kill all this. Because I don't like to leave things that are broken in. I like to kill them. So that means this will be gone. We don't need that. I guess we can keep this because it's still kind of working. All right, cool. Let's kill all this stuff. That also means this won't work anymore, but we can let it keep going because it does have a stockpile and it's rails. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's little. Yeah, we don't need that either. None of this is necessary anymore. I mean, that is, I guess. But this is all dead. I mean, it's not dead, but we have plenty of, like, supply centers. Supply centers, right? Let's kill all this. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. This is just concrete that, again, is going to do something we don't care about. So I'm just doing some cleanup. I'll be back in a minute here. We'll leave this line going just because they seem to still be using it. Yeah, there's no reason for them to be doing this. We'll kill this eventually. Anyway, just wanted to show you that those patches are running out. And so, we need to get to it over here. Also, this patch is running out. So you can see, we're like literally mining it out. You can see it getting smaller over here. So what I'm going to do, knowing that, is I am going to expand this and we're going to strip mine this because we definitely have enough extractors to do that now. And because I want to make sure we don't run out of ore, like, too soon, right? We're going to actually need to expand our mining for iron pretty soon. I think onto another patch just to make sure that we don't have to do it again for a while. I might do that actually off camera. I don't know yet because it doesn't seem like there's you know, I've already done that so many times on camera. It's kind of pointless, but maybe I will. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments section if you want to see me do all the expansions, or if we don't, that you're totally fine if I do that off camera or something. And now I can't do two things at once. Jesus, come on, man. This is not that hard. All right, get it in. We're extending it out. There. I think that's everybody. Yeah, we're covering everybody. So there we go. We extended that. Now, I will extend it down here as well because this is what helps us move it down to the train lines. So let's do that so they can get some more throughput in here. All right, cool. You can see we already have a bunch of guys up here that are dead. So, yeah, this patch is not going to last forever. That's for sure. All right, cool. Let's just get rid of these guys, I guess. We don't need to do this cleanup, and I don't think I'm going to do that anymore just because we don't have that kind of time. All right, cool. So we are moving things. We are building things. We are good to go there. I wanted to expand that. Let's keep working on this manufacturing stuff over here. This is looking pretty good. I like the amount of iron we have coming in, and it just converts to 3 to 1, so you just don't get that much steel out of this. Now, the steel is not building up over here, which is a little bit problematic in my opinion, but it is building up a little bit over here, so that's good. Except we need more machine parts, so we really need to expand this kind of a lot. But I'm worried about expanding it because I feel like that's a never-ending game unless we don't expand this, right? So I guess we could... I was also thinking about just putting a back line in here instead of these roundabouts. That seems like a better way to do it. So let's kill this because then... Well... Either way I go, I'm going to have to put something in eventually. I think that's why people maybe just cap this off. They do like X amount, cap it off, X amount, cap it off. Actually, let's cap it off here. So if we look at this build, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10. Like, okay, that looks good. We should just do another 10. I wish we could just add another row of these guys in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we just put a depot like here and then put 2 more factories right there, that seems like it would be better. Let's try that. Because this build needs to be optimized, right? And then we could do another one maybe there. We can make this whole row. Let's just make this whole row factories. Maybe we don't need to expand this as much as we just need to give them more. There we go. Maybe we do that. Because we don't need, obviously we're not backing up on steel bars, right? So we don't need the extra depot space, I don't think. And this is not meant to be a place where it's for storage. It's meant to be just bring some stuff in, change it out, and get it going. The warehouse is storage. I think that looks a little better. We just increased our throughput by a lot. Right? We actually added... Can they get to here? They can't. So maybe we do it down here. But then we're going to have the problem up there. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do that, and then we'll do it like this. Actually, that works. Okay. So now we just expanded it by, let's see, that's 10. 5, basically. Okay, that's kind of neat. We could actually do that. Well, we can't do it back here because then these guys, well, they can't pick it up from here now. So that doesn't help. That really doesn't help. I feel like there's a better way to do this. Okay, I came up with a little bit more, a faster build for this because it is 3-to-1, I think. And I don't know if this would work for any other builds, but this is a little bit easier way to squeak out some extra factories because I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 20 factory system, right? And so how I did it, and let's just basically do this real quick, which doesn't really hurt that much. What really hurts is if we do it to this, which we're about to do it, but is if you, well, let's do it. So you leave a line of incoming and outgoing, okay? And I'm not even sure I'm going to do this because it's such a complicated thing. I don't even know if it's worth doing. And then we're going to put, well, basically what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these pads at opposite pieces, right? We're going to do it like that. We're going to leave this line, though, for the throughput, but we're going to do it like this, okay? So that we can actually have factories all throughout here. So we do it like that. Then we do the same thing with these, but opposites, right? Like this. Well, actually, it's like this. Sorry. Again, this is a pretty complicated setup, so I'm not even sure it's worth doing. Like, it's probably just better just to do the other line like we've been doing. Now what you do is you put a factory in for steel bar. Okay, it's already steel bar. Wait, what? Oh, no, steel bar. Okay, there we go. And you put factories all in here. So that gives you 20, right? But here's the thing. You don't need, and this is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. So this is, nothing's better about this yet. But we don't need these, right? Well, because we already have aluminum bars close by and steel bars, and they don't come out that fast. So I think what we can do is say we can put an extra factory on any of these guys. So that's 4 extra factories. Now it's a 24 factory system, which actually should only happen. Actually, no, I did it in the wrong spot. There's one of those guys right there. So we want these guys. Well, where would this one be? He wouldn't end up right here, would he? See, that would be, yeah, okay. So like this, let's play and see if this works. So the way I knew if it was working or not is, are these end guys getting ore? Okay. And can they fill up this is enough depots to fill up this train kind of fast, is why you want these. You want them to be able to move the bars kind of down quick. You don't want it to be bottlenecked up on the pads where it pulled out of the factory and they just mostly sit there. So you want to look at your bottlenecks. Like if you have a big stacks of ore here and the factories down here are not getting enough ore, then you need to reset your depots because the robots can't move the ore fast enough. But that's not what we see right here. These guys are working. And you'll see that these factories are always, well, this guy's not getting any juice, any ore, and that's because we need one more train line. So let's actually build that. Let's put one more train line. We've got to do it at the factory, right? Or at the warehouse. So let's do another outbound train right there. And we're going to say, we need you to go and drop off the final piece of this guy, iron ore. And we're going to do, 500 like we do always. That's going to get this guy enough ore in here to make these last couple of guys consistently operate. And now we're getting 4 extra factories in here. I actually think it's 5. It's a 25 factory thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 extra factories. So this is a 20% gain, right? That's decent. That's significant. Now, can they load up the train fast enough? I don't know. It seems like the bars are still not coming out very fast. And I think a lot of that's just because it's 3-to-1. So there's almost no way to do this in a way that's going to get you a lot of steel bar coming out, because the bottleneck is just you can't move the ore in fast enough, right? And you always need a depot within 2. Now, there is actually a depot 3 that's 3 spaces where your bots can fly around. We might actually be able to get more factories in here and have a much more efficient build. But then the bottleneck, I think, is going to be that you still only have 2 bots. You don't get 3 bots, which I really wish you did. But the 2 bots can't move the ore fast enough to keep all those factories sufficiently resourced, right? Supplied. So we should be getting the first of the trains coming in here pretty soon with ore, and then we'll see if that works. Let's leave that guy. This guy is way overdone, so we're cool. In fact, we could expand this guy now. Let's just expand him. Well, if we expand him 5, I guess that's fine, right? Now, this is a 1-to-1 system, so I think for this, it doesn't matter that it's built this way. We can't really squeeze out any extra because it's 1-to-1, so it's not going to really help. Another reason I was kind of messing with this is because for outbound, this seems like a lot of storage and a lot of extra pads that we don't really need. We don't need this many bots to take stuff out of the factory, I don't feel like. So I was kind of like trying to put some factories in here. Again, the problem is if you don't have Mark III depots, like if you put a factory right here, that guy can't get the bar out of there or the parts or whatever, right? So like he's stuck. It's a factory that never operates. So we're gonna review this when we get to there we go. Our chain is coming in finally. And I think these 2 guys will finally. Well, actually, the way to make them get some actual ore is to do this. Is to let's see if it was that. It would be like this. Right now, they're gonna have more bots. They just don't have the throughput. So this is really not the same system. So it's actually maybe like a 22 factory system because we have a couple factories now. Well, they're not just be yet. Maybe they will be in the future. This guy doesn't seem to be running either. That guy's not running a lot either. Yeah, so I think that the problem really here is they can't move the ore down fast enough. Like some of these guys down here are getting what they need because I think you need these bottom depots for this. But for some reason, it's not happening over here. I don't know. We'll see as this thing kind of balances out. This guy is starting to get more. That's good. But yeah, we expanded that. This is looking good. I think the warehouse up here is probably full is what's going on. Let's check. Yeah, it's full. We're not using it, so it's just sitting there. It's all backing up. That's good, right? We want that to happen. So the next thing we were going to do, I think, is make whatever mechanical parts makes. We're going to keep... I wanted to use whatever steel bars make. I don't think there's anything else to make with this stuff. Now, there's no... You just have to go back like this and look at stuff, I guess. Steel bars, extractors. That's just steel bar. We could make that next, I guess. Maybe we make extractors down here because maybe we'll start with up here is like parts and stuff that go back to the warehouse, but down here is just like items, right? Because it's going to be kind of a different build. Also, why don't we... Well, I don't want to change this, but I think I'm going to have a line that goes through the back. Probably right here, actually. If we put some line in right here, I think I want it to connect right here. Yeah, I want it to be like that. And we'll cut this off at 10. I see a lot of people doing that. If we do that, we can actually cut all this out. I'll probably do it off camera because it's a lot of train resets and I don't feel like doing it right now. But let's get down here now and let's build ourselves... a build for extractors because we're gonna need more of those, right? Always more. We have 800, but we'll eventually run out. We're gonna need steel bars, so let's actually pick up a steel bar thing, right? We need steel bars coming in. Let's do 10, right? So that's our build. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're gonna do. We might as well just do. How much of the? Let's see. How many do you need? 4. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, extractor. 3 steel bars, so you only get 12, which means we probably will not need that many depots because It's not, well, because they're only, we're just going to see how this works. I don't think we're going to need more than this. Let's just make a whole line of this. The thing is, we don't need this many extractors. So maybe we don't do this. I know it'll be 10 down here will be our cutoff as far as the rail. This will go this way now, right? But we don't need 10 of these yet. So let's just destroy back to 5. We might never need 10 of those, to be honest. Now, we don't need... That's it. That's the whole build. We don't need anything now. And since we have this as a roundabout, we can just do this. There. So that saves us some space, too. This is a little bit of a space waster, right? Okay. Now, I'm kind of... The funny thing... Well, that's not funny, I guess. What happens with these kind of more simple games, too, it happens in every game, but more so in the simpler games, is like the optimal build is more obvious and earlier and to more people. And so this is a build that least this like kind of bees the comb build, right, where you just have like a bunch of polygons in here, like a bunch of diamonds, is kind of a known build. It's kind of simple, everybody knows about it, so this is not rocket science. Let's get a train on here to get us some steel bars, and then which is, you know, being used up pretty heavily here, but we'll get some steel bars for sure. We just won't get, you know, a bunch. Okay, we'll drop it there, and we're going to say we want steel bars, right? And we're going to want a 500, like we... Oh, God, here we go. Let's get 500 like we do, and we can back it off later. Well, we don't need 500. How many do we need? We need 36 times 5. 30, so let's say 40 times 5 is 200, right? So let's back it off to 200. That'll save us some trains. We don't have a million trains. All right, so we got extractors going. Probably should just get trains. We need depot 2s. Let's do depot 2s. What's that? Aluminum bar. We haven't made that yet. Polymer bars. Okay. So what we're going to need, we have aluminum. Well, we don't have aluminum bars, but we have aluminum ore. Let's make aluminum bars, and let's make polymer. Polymer we'll have to make somewhere else. I'm going to get rid of this since we don't need this right now. We have decided to not go this route, and I really should rebuild this too. Okay, I rebuilt this. The one thing I didn't rebuild is the main line will still have its own kind of line. I could have probably built it right here and merged all this stuff together, but I would have to move a lot of stuff, and I didn't really feel like it. Now, another one of the sort of, I'm not sure if this is positive or negative yet about this system, is these guys can just grab the steel bars off, so I don't need trains for that. That's okay, I guess. Like, I'm not super thrilled, but maybe it's good. I'll have to see. I'm not sure where I stand on that one yet. The only thing I didn't do is let's get the train that's going to get out of here. So we're going to deliver from here, right? We're going to take this. Oh, that's the problem. I don't know. What am I thinking? The problem is that you can't input and output. That's why I was doing that. Oh my God. Now, let's see if maybe I was screwing it up, though, and when you do one side by side, you can still output, because I think that was just a bug or something. If I do that, can I still output from here? No. Okay, so I did do that right. Well, let me load up a save. Just let me load up an auto-save, because I actually saved over it, too. Damn it. Okay. Let's do... Let's go back 5 minutes. Hopefully this is good. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't screw the video up too. Yeah, it probably will. Okay. Where are we at? What are we doing here? Oh, good. That's before we killed it. Okay, so let's leave it like this. Okay, let's just leave it like this. But I will kill these off. I will kill these off. I'll be right back for that. We don't need this setup anymore. Okay. Okay, I've reset our trains and everything. This is a lot cleaner system right here. I like it. We don't have a lot of trains left, in my opinion. I'm using about 10 trains per, so... Well, we have some trains left. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Do I still have a train here? It seems like I don't. Did I kill that train? I didn't think I did, but maybe it's before I built this. Okay, so we want you to pick up steel bars, right? We've already done this one. So... pick up steel bars, which there are almost none of, but that's okay. It's because you stopped our production, and drop them off right here. And we're going to need, what would you say, 200, I think. So we don't need 10 trains. We just need like 6 trains. That's cool. That's going to make us extractors. The cool thing about the manufacturing side of the fence here is that there's no outbound, so we can just like literally click these all together like little Legos. Okay, so now what we wanted to do is make depot 2, correct? But we need to make aluminum bars and polymer bars. So let's make an aluminum build right here. Let's just get this guy and make him aluminum ore. Let's do it like that. Now, aluminum ore, I don't know. Let's look at what this thing is. I want to make aluminum bars. Now, is this 3-to-1 as well? It's 2. Okay, this was 3 to get 30, right? So we could probably do this same build. Let's do this same build and see what happens. So that means we're going to need these all the way up. Probably will need a lot of these, so I'm totally fine doing this. Now this, actually, I think mostly, well, we know that 1, 2, this guy is the outbound, right? He's aluminum bar, right? How does, again, I wish you could just copy. Okay, so what we need to do is it goes like this. Now these colors are almost the exact same. So we're kind of screwed right here. This is going to screw us a little bit. And then every other line it does that. So every other line, we do this. Okay, that's cool. Squeeze a little bit extra out of this build, right? Then these run all the way up. So there's that. And then it backtracks on the other lines by 1, right? So we just do this. There we go. And then, because that guy can get this guy. He's 2 away. Then we do factories, but we do the factory for aluminum bar. And then we just do, we really should, let's fill this in. We're going to have a real problem when we have a fault line, I think, for these. Actually, we won't, because we're just going across, I think. All right, so let's get these guys in now. What we really need, let's tell it, hey, go get me some iron ore. We should have been doing that a long time ago. We need you to go here and pick me up some iron ore. Or, I'm sorry, aluminum ore. And we need to drop it right here. All right, and we need 500 of that. So there's a little extra amounts of train just because it's a little bit further. Let's get like 4 of these guys moving. They don't need as much as iron, but they still do need some. Right, they're going to need probably 4 trains for this. Let's start. I like to go back and forth now because I can't use up the whole. Like, if you look here, I had to set it up a little funky because I lost 1 grid right here. So I think I'll just do 4 with this one. That it doesn't need as much. And that'll get us aluminum bar. And then we got to send it back, remember? Oh, right there. Okay, another aluminum. Man, maybe we just do 3 on this one. Let's see what 3 will get us. Let's do it to there. Let's see what 3 will get us. Maybe that's enough. All right, and then we got to put in the rest of the factories. Right, so let's put those in. This is a really easy no-brainer here. And since they don't have to move as much ore, this should be a lot easier for the bots to do, actually. There we go. Okay, cool. This should definitely be a full 25 setup. All right, now let's export. Let's say, hey, bro, you're going to export. Well, we haven't set up the warehouse yet. Let's do that real fast. So we want that warehouse here, 8 wide, right? But this is going to be aluminum bar instead. We want 8, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to make it 4 deep, right? For now. Okay, cool. Great. Good. Okay. Then we're going to do a loop. We should probably have an exit path on this too. Right? And that way it'll just be a lot easier on these things. Let's do the exit path along here. We have tons of rail. I'm not really worried about rail. We have like 12,000. There we go. Let's hook all these together. That way the routes can, I don't know, do something, whatever they want. And we'll just keep drawing it out like that. That's kind of neat. Okay, cool. All right, there, that's neat. Now we'll do one for this, right? Boom. Okay, then we'll do the next one over just to make sure we have the space set up aside here. Okay, so we're going to be dropping off aluminum bars here. So we're going to go back here where they should have some aluminum bars now. Yep, they're just starting, I guess. Train leaving here. Really what we should do, because we probably only will have 1 train leaving, is we'll put it in the middle, right? So it can pull from the whole system. And if we need more, we'll do more, right? And then drop off here. Again, drop off in the middle. Drop an aluminum bar. Let's say with a capacity of 500, right? Again, I don't know if that's correct or not, but we'll figure it out later. Figured out. All right, so we have aluminum bar now. That's good. What's the next thing we need? We need polymer. We don't have a carbon setup yet. Not a new one anyway. We have carbon over here. Like, that's really far away. A polymer bar setup over there. Yeah, but we want one over here. What we can probably do is we'll just set up like as if it was a patch over here. But let's set it up way out of the way. I think over here is safe, right? Because it's not like we're going to be doing anything over here at the warehouse. We're mainly building left to right, right? So let's do it over here. let's just say we need some line, some like train, right? So let's bring this train up. I wish there was a better zoom in. Again, that is definitely an issue. Let's bring this up to like here. And then let's bring it over. Something like that. I don't really know. I'm just totally making this up on the fly here. Can I delete this? Yeah, I just want to turn. Okay. Let's set this up just like it was a mining op, okay? We need some dudes here. This is going to do... Well, it's carbon. Carbon only makes polymer bar. Right? Does it make anything else? Man, I don't know. Well, I don't want to store it if it doesn't make anything else. What's the point of that? Let's look at our stuff. I don't think we need to store this. I think we can literally just make the polymer bar right now and send it down there. Okay, let's go back. Obviously, no. None of this is. Concrete, no. None of the trucks. So, carbon. Okay. There's the carbon. Makes polymer bar. I don't think it makes anything else. I think it's kind of like iron ore only makes steel bars. It doesn't make anything else. But we're storing it, so let's store it, I guess. Yeah, let's store carbon, I guess. We'll just do it the way we do all the other things. Okay, cool. You know, we should just do carbon and oxygen. Right? It's come out of the same thing. We'll just, okay, let's do the carbon build like we might normally do. This will be the carbon stop, right? That still doesn't really work. We can do it over here. But this is still going to have to be oxygen. So let's kill that. Okay, cool. Then we'll do an oxygen right here, because literally you get both. And we're going to need this anyway. And then, like that, I guess. Okay, like that works. Yeah, that's good. I think we need one more of these. Maybe we'll back this up a little bit, so it has access to this one too. Okay, that looks good to me, which means we can back this whole thing up. Like, what's the point of that then? Oh, then you have the same problem right there. Well, we'll deal with it when it's... Man. Yeah, you're going to have the same problem. Actually, what we should do is put these on both sides. But opposites. There we go. And then put this right here so they have more throughput. But he can't jump over that. You know, I think we just do it like this. All right, we just do alternating. That's good enough. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this is going to have to propagate back, right? Well, I'd rather do it like this. All right, cool. And then we'll put the extractors in between this. Now, again, this is a Mark II build. So a Mark III build will be just, we're going to have to rebuild everything, basically. All right, let's do the same thing with oxygen, right? Then we'll have a line of extractors, basically. Okay, now let's put atmospheric extractors all through here. Why is it paused? No, okay. Here we go. Literally, it's just going to be like this. Okay, oh, I clicked it. Now we can also put them on the outsides. So why not? This just gets us more. Why wouldn't we do this? Actually, yeah, we can do a whole extra line on the around it. There we go. Okay, that's a lot. Now we won't be able to get the oxygen out of this one. The oxygen will build up. Let's kill this line. It's just not efficient, and I don't like that. You can always build it deeper if it needs to be deeper. These, they can get everything out, I think. Yeah, everything will come out of those. You know what? Hell, we'll even put a line on this side. Right? In fact, we can do a double line. Okay. There. That looks good. Now let's pick it up with a train. Let's say, yo, bro. Oh, wait. We need a warehouse now. Okay, we got that build in. Let's do a warehouse for carbon. Again, I don't know if we need it to be as big as it's going to be, but whatever. It is what it is. Carbon. And then we probably should just do oxygen at the same time. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Like this. No, that's too much. And now we got a damage here. Okay, fix that. Okay. So here's carbon. And then I'm just going to do oxygen at the same time. Like, we're already here. Why not? Oh, that's wrong. I think it's right here. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. And then oxygen. Let's change that. Okay, there we go. 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, neat. Boom, boom, boom. This is good. Draw it up. Good job. Let's get it ready for the next one. Cool. Let's just keep doing our expansions that we need to do. Okay, we're getting toward the end of this part of the warehouse. Now, you don't have to have... Like, this thing can be iron... Like, something else now. It doesn't have to be iron ore. I just think it'd be a good idea to save that for it, so when you can look in one spot and not have to look all over the place. And you can tell our iron ore is really having a problem. But it looks like we're having a problem delivering. So why don't we make another train for delivery? Maybe back here. Let's put some more of these in to help them out too. Because I'm wondering if maybe we're just having issues with throughput here. There we go. That's going to be better for throughput. That might help because it looks like they're just backed up. There's just like nowhere for it to go. Let's extend this all the way down. Yeah, I think that's going to help with throughput. And then we'll do it on this side too. There. And what's this train doing? 900? Maybe we back it up. Can it go any faster? Maybe we also kill this and like do it further back. Like let's do it right there. Let's do it back here even. Well, we'll start at the other end, right? And we'll say take from there, deliver to up here, right? Let's do the opposites because I think we're gonna get more throughput that way. Well, not that much. Jesus. 900 is still good, buddy. There we go. Actually, it shouldn't be so extreme. We should really do it right there, but... You know what? Since we're redoing this, let's just do that. Let's kill these. I wouldn't want either of them right here, actually. So let's do delivery from here, because that means we can use all these guys up to here. Well, we'll do it at the extreme to extreme. Iron ore. I want 900. Let's just do 1,000. And we'll do the same thing right here. We'll say, hey, you know what? Pick up from here, I think would be good. And drop off there. Iron ore. 1,000. And I think yeah, there we go. I think we're getting better throughput now. It seems like we are. I don't know if we are. More of the extractors are working, which feels like to me that we are getting more throughput. But we're definitely going to have to hit another patch pretty soon. Jesus. Okay, so again, I feel like we're getting a better throughput ratio here, or rate. Good. The aluminum's getting trashed. Great. Let's actually set these trains up now. Okay, we want you to pull from here. Now, with what we just figured out, I think this is a good spot to pull the carbon. Not here, because I get to use that guy too. So pull the carbon from here and move it to over here, actually. Oh, God, that was just did not work. Right, drop it here. Why can't we do that? Why? It goes through. I don't understand your logic here, sir. Does it work? No, it doesn't work anywhere. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, that's because this doesn't have a roundabout. Okay. There, now it does. Okay, let's do that again. No, we don't want that. We want train. And we want it to be right there, and we're going to drop off carbon, and we're going to do 500, you know, something like that would be nice. Let's do the same thing with oxygen now, but we'll do it from the other end again, just to kind of alleviate the pain, it feels like, for these bots, right? We're going to drop that right here. We're going to send over oxygen, like 500 would be nice. There we go. All right, we've got that set up. Now we need polymer bars, which we're going to have to make down here with carbon. So let's get that set up. Now, polymer bar, let's check. I don't know what it is, so we're going to have to check. Polymer bar, 3 carbon. So it's the same build as this guy down here who's not getting enough iron ore now. It's all... He sucked it dry because we're just processing so much, man. It's so awesome. Now, this guy's filling up. That's good. Aluminum bars are filling up. We want that. Now, the way this is built, let's get the depots in. We want carbon right here. We want a lot of it, right? Give me just everything you can give me. Let's delete. And then we're going to send out polymer bar right here. Let's go polymer bar. And we want a lot of these pads here. because we want lots of polymer bar. All right, cool. Let's draw in. Oh, we're about to hit a fault line. Or maybe that's just... Oh. Oh, this is wrong. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. We need our extra space in here. So that's wrong. We got to build an extra space like we do up to the other area, just so we don't forget. All right, let's try this again. Carbon, right? We want a lot of it. Now, let's get the train set up for that actually first. It seems to take forever. Let's go get me... Let's go get me... I'm just going to do 2 trains of this stuff. I don't want to have too much of this going on. All right, we want that, and we want it down here. I don't even know how much time we've spent. I've cut it so many times. I want to say 20 minutes in, so we're about 35 minutes in. Okay, we're going to drop it. Well, really dropping it there would be best. Let's start out with just 2 of these at 500. Till we can... Yeah, we're almost out of trains. We really need to get trains, man. We are going to run out of trains. What do we need for trains? Mechanical parts, high-tech parts. So... we got to do this soon. Rail, I'm not worried about it. We don't need to make concrete yet. Let's get mechanical, high-tech parts after this. So what's high-tech parts? It's aluminum bar, polymer bar. We have this, so we're just going to make this high-tech parts next. Okay? We're doing a polymer bar build, and we'll be done, and we'll be good. This is 10 each, approximately, right? So, yeah, we're done. We're going to have to put this back, but hey, at least... we've got it set up, right? It'll at least build itself. Okay, cool. We want carbon down here, guys. I might turn off the oxygen train for a little while if we need more trains. Yeah, that's 16 trains a piece now. All right, well, let's build this since we got the carbon coming in. All right, so the polymer bar is going to go out right here. You're a polymer bar now. No, seriously, you're a polymer bar. Oh, that's okay. We don't want that. That's good. Polymer bar all the way along here. Then that means we can draw this in. It's going to be out like this. Draw it like that so we don't forget. Draw this out. Great. Loving it. Tons of track. Not worried about it. Okay, now we got to put in all these factories. We're making polymer bars, brah. Like, make me a lot of polymer bars. All right? I don't know if this is correct, so let's kill it. All right, now what we're going to do is this gets propagated, correct? With our 25 factory system. I'm hoping this is a good system. It just seems like it is. Then we walk aluminum ore. Okay, so we walk that forward down here. Like this. And then we walk this back. 1. There's the build. Nice. When it gets here, we're going to have some polymer bars. Now we got to get rid of the polymer bars. So let's, we don't have a factory for that yet. Let's go to our factory. Actually, clicking this is probably a better way to do it. We need to, our warehouse. Well, that didn't, I thought that would work, but apparently not. Let's kill this. We don't need more than this right now. Let's kill that. We need more train than we do anything else. All right. How are we doing on, okay, we got 400 of these left, so we're getting a little low on, honestly, on these two. These are polymer bars, right? We might just do the outside pieces of this instead of doing the whole thing. Because we just don't have... we got to wait till we have all this stuff built up. We're going to need trains to build more of this too. We're going to have to cut down the steel build. It's too much, man. It's too many things. All right, let's draw this out again so we don't forget. There we go. Okay, great. Polymer bars. Now we can actually send them somewhere. So let's, can we click this, please? Okay, that was pretty close. Okay, good. Maybe it's just a practice thing. All right, we're going to take the polymer bars out of here, and we're going to take them. I better not click because it might just literally click something. We're going to drop them here. Polymer bars, 500. 17 trains. Okay, we're going to kill... well, we need 2 steel bar trains, right? We don't need 3 of these. Let's kill some stuff over here. I feel like this is a good op, so we'll leave it, but we don't need 5 trains bringing in ore. We don't need this. Let's cut this back. Let's cut off this one. And let's cut off this one. It's probably the least productive. We'll just actually move this to a better spot. Let's get more, right? Yeah, get it from here. That's a good spot. where we have lots of extra dudes and drop it here, right? We need 500. There, that's good. That saved us some trains there. We got 52 now. All right, extractors are blowing up. That's good, right? We got extractors coming in. Not enough probably, but that's okay. We don't need this many on aluminum either. Let's kill this. Let's go down to 2 trains on this. So let's like literally get rid of that, and then let's put trains in, bringing in ore. We killed all our trains bringing in ore. All right, let's reset that. Okay, we need to bring it in, let's say here. Aluminum ore, we need a lot still. Okay, we're getting some trains back. This is good. We don't need completely best build, right? We just need what works for now until we can get trains again. Then we'll go back and do this. We'll kind of fill everyone in and get them all nice and moving smoothly and quickly. There we go. Okay, and we have some carbon coming in. It's not fast enough. We got literally trains that are empty. You can see this guy's only coming in with like 4 right here, and it's gone. Here's a full train load. That's good. I don't know if it's because, like, is it because our build sucks over here? No, they can't get it out fast enough. So why don't we put in a couple more of these guys just to help right here? Right? We could do it there too. I think that's good enough. Right? Just where the trains are. We don't have an oxygen one yet, so that's fine. All right, I think that's going to be faster. More bots to help these trains. All right, cool. Okay, so we're good there. Now we need to make high-tech parts. We kind of have time to do it. I think we have time. All right, high-tech parts. Right, because let's see. We got to bring in 2 items on this one. This is going to be fun. We got to bring in 2 things. We got to bring in an aluminum bar and polymer bar. So this will be aluminum bar, and then we need polymer bar, which is literally right here. We should just put, you know what we should do? We should just put this right there. Let's just do this. No, let's just do this. And then we can do the same thing over here. It'll be right here, right? There we go. And then this is aluminum. We will have to bring that in. We won't have to bring in as much. Now let's look at the high-tech parts here. 2 and 1 makes 1. Okay, so this is gonna be a very high demand build, just like our iron build, right? Or steel build. All right, that's gonna make us high-tech parts right here. And then we can make, which we haven't even made depots yet. Are we almost out of depots? Yeah, we're getting low, right? That makes us high-tech parts. I feel like we need trains before we really need depots. So we'll probably build trains next. Okay, cool. Then we need to walk. Well, we can't. We got to walk both of these forward. That stinks, man. I don't like that. I do not like that, Sam. I am. So I think also what we need to do, I think let's go with the traditional build on this one. I don't know. This is a completely different build now. Because we have to walk both of these forward. We don't have space for this other one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So it's probably going to be one of these builds. The thing is, we don't need this many depots over here. What a waste. And then I think we just do this with aluminum, because we're going to need more bots for aluminum. Right? That's... no, that guy can't hit that. We have to do it like that. He can't hit this other guy. Well, maybe we just pull this in. I don't need this many, man. This is a lot of depots. I don't need all these depots. So let's just back this out. I don't need all this. It's a waste. We'll refix that. We're going to fix this up on the... when we get Mark 3s anyway. Mark 3 depots. All right, cool. Let's just back it out like that. And let's start bringing in... polymer bars should be going right there. Oh, they're trying to just fill that train. We will need to bring them in. We'll bring in polymer bars right here, and aluminum there and there. For now, we're just going to train it in, apparently. All right, cool. Let's Tell it we want a train of polymer bars. 63, that's not too bad, I guess. Cool, pick it up from here, and then you need to deliver to... That's the middle? Yeah, that's about the middle. Polymer bars. Oops, tons. Let's do 500. 18 trains. It's getting farther away every time. Why don't we connect this? It's fine. I don't really care. Eventually, I won't care. I'm going to have thousands of trains. I won't even care about it at all. Okay, this is one of the last of the builds we're going to be able to do. So let's just do one aluminum pickup. We're going to pick up from here, I guess. Oops, no. Guess I canceled it. Let's pick up aluminum. And then let's drop it down here. Right there. Aluminum bars, 500. Okay. We have 31 trains left. Now we got to get it out of there, right? So, wait. Trains are high-tech parts, mechanical parts? I really just want to train them to a little build right here and start building trains. Like, we got mechanical parts right here. We're going to make a little build. We're going to make a little build right here. By just bringing this down. I don't know. That seems stupid. Well, we'll have this. We only need a couple more trains. We need one train to take it out, one train to bring it back. It'll be right here, so we could literally just train it right there for right now. We don't need to go all the way to the warehouse. Or actually from right here. That'll be a small amount of trains. Let's start setting up this build. This one is going to be... So how many is it? 4 and 4. So it's like doesn't really matter. No, bro. This is going to be high-tech parts. And we should make this 6. Because that fits better with what our build is going to be here. So the next one is going to be mechanical parts, right? This. Is it high-tech part? Yeah, okay. Mechanical. And then we'll make trains. Right? We're making trains here. Cool. Okay, did that weird bug conversion. All right, now let's bring the trains in. Let's do a train from here. Let's just do it way up here so we know it's kind of crazy. Down to here. Mechanical parts. So it can be not that far. There we go. 3 trains. That's much better. And then, where is our stuff? Like, where's our stuff, guys? Like, load up. Is it just because it's not moving fast enough? Aluminum should be good, right? It's just literally sitting there. Why? Why are you just sitting there? Aluminum bar. Delete, I guess. Okay, let's do it again, because they should be filling up. So start there. Drop here. Drop right there. No, not polymer bars. What? New train. Why is this not working? New train. Pick up aluminum bars. Oh, that's aluminum ore. That's why. This is aluminum bar, right? Steel bar. Okay, nope, that's mechanical parts. Here's aluminum bar. All right, picking up the wrong thing. Okay, let's pick up from here. Maybe that's why it wasn't picking it up, because it has nowhere to drop it off. Okay, let's bring it down to here. Aluminum bar. Like, tons of it. Okay, cool. Now we're going to have stuff coming in. We're getting polymer bar. We're just not getting aluminum bar. We're about at the time. We've got like 10 minutes max. Okay, so we got that. We'll have high-tech parts. Let's just bring the high-tech parts over here for now. And I think off camera, I'm going to allow this thing to just build up some trains. Because I don't want us to have an issue on the next episode. I want this to just be fixed. We have depots. Not a lot. Well, we're getting more depots still. So this build must be still working. Yeah, we're still getting depots. That's good. We have tons of aluminum over here. And we've got tons of polymer. So that's cool. It's just we don't have a train build now. Right? So that's really what's going on. So that's built now. Oh, are we getting... No. We're still getting just polymer bar. I don't know what's going on here, but oh, that's this train. Okay, that makes sense, and that's totally fine. We should be getting aluminum bar now. Let's go look. Yep, it's filling up. It's filling them up. That's great. That is really great. We should be having it come down any moment now down here. Let's do that and then do that. There we go. That works. I'm just kind of waiting for this thing to come in. So we're full up on mechanical parts here. Really just need this aluminum to come in, and then we're good. And these trains are actually just waiting to pick up high-speed parts, so it's not that big of a deal. But I haven't seen one coming in yet. Polymer bar is looking good. Just kind of, again, can't wait for that aluminum to come in. Aluminum bar. What the hell is it? Is that it? Is that our aluminum bar? I think it is. I think our first shipment of aluminum bar is coming in, guys. This is kind of a cool view, too, when it's like really low down like this. All right. Drop it off, baby. There we go. Jumping right into action. Oh, I didn't know they could use these guys way back here. That's cool. All right. So we're starting to make some high-tech parts here. There we go. Starting to load it up. We're going to start getting more trains. Looks like a double stack. That's kind of neat. It double stacks it up. Can you go? Oh my God, you can even go lower. That looks cool, man. And, you know, we're getting a decent amount. Not a huge high rate yet because aluminum bar, we're still having a hard time getting it to come in. Here's another train load, though. So I think we're good. And we just need one more drop way up at the top here, which we'll eventually have. All right, so this is taking it right over here to trains because we really just have a problem having enough train. And then we're going to start making trains, and then I think I'm going to cut this thing. We're a little short, but that's okay. I just want to see trains start being created. And here we go. Hopping into action, these guys. There we go. Starting to make some trains. That's cool. And that's all I was worried about. Trains just about gone. We're going to next do a depot build because we do have aluminum and polymer bars now. So we'll probably put a depot build in here. In fact, let's just draw the track for it. We'll draw a track for like this. And you know what? Let's just do depots as well. What's depot? Aluminum and polymer? We'll do it on the next episode. But if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do one of these Plan Bs every other day. The alternate game I'm doing right now is Factorio, so you'll see lots of factory games. I plan on playing Kerbal Space Program 2 when it does prove its efficiency, or I mean optimization, in probably other building games as they come along. So if you hit that like button, I would really appreciate that too. It does help a lot. I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.